Hello fuckers, Leon here. In honor of my top surgery, which is in 3 days now, actually in 3 days now, I am on the table, drugged up, having a good time, getting sliced up. So, because of that, I gotta make one last binder review before I slice myself open, and can't really do binder reviews anymore. It's gonna be great though, not having to bind anymore, but in the meantime I'm still binding, mostly with KT tape, just so that's said. But Paxsies sent me another binder for me to review. I have reviewed the Paxsies Sports binder before. They also have them in beige, so check that out. I've got a review link down below, as well as a link to their page for the sports binder. But today we are reviewing binder band. The binder band is just that, a band circle. Do you guys remember those scarves like on Tumblr in 2013? Like infinity scarves? Yeah, I feel like this is the binder version of that, except it's tight and you wear it around your chest. So I'm just gonna put that on now so you can see how it looks on me. As you can see in the front here, there is some sort of muffin top, at least for me. I just came back from a workout though, so there is a bit of a pump, but when I tried this on and I hadn't worked out, it was still like a bit of a muffin top, which does make me dysphoric. Also in the back, it does slide down because I built my back up so there is some sort of width to it, and it slides down, tragically enough, and it makes me hella dysphoric and worried that it's going to be noticeable. Other than that, it does technically bind well. When I made that review, I said it's probably going to disappear after a while, and it did. So it's just a fabric that's a bit like rough in the beginning, but that's going to soften up as soon as you wash it a few times and wear it more. But onto the positive things about this binder is that if I had gotten this when I first came out, I would have loved it. I was a rectangle shape, completely just straight up and down, nothing, no V shape whatsoever. So it would have been great for me because it wouldn't have slid down like it does now. So I don't want to say that it's a bad binder, but if you do have a V shape of sorts, I would just be a bit wary about getting this binder. I got a extra large to XXL, and I'm not that big, but I do have a wide back, which is why I got such a large size. This binder is an extra large to XXL, and that's basically the same size I use for GC2B. I don't like my binders tight actually. I like them slightly looser. I'm not that big. I don't really need much binding for the side effect. So I like my binders to be breathable, and which they should be. They should be tight enough to bind, but also breathable, because you don't want to injure yourself. You want to be able to breathe and actually live your life. At least I do. So one thing I do like about the binder band now though, if I were to wear it during the day, would be that it isn't as visible. It doesn't have the same sort of curve here in neck nor in the back. So the straps as well, they aren't there obviously, so you won't get those lines underneath your t-shirt, which is something that has brought a lot of dysphoria for me, which is why I use KT tape most of the time, because I don't like how you can sort of see some sort of binder or undershirt under your clothes. It just makes me really dysphoric because I know it's a binder, and it reminds me that I'm trans, and I don't want to know that. I don't want to be reminded of being trans, or that I have to bind because I have a chest, which is disappearing in 3 fucking days. Just to sort of conclude this binder review, it's a great concept. I would have loved it if I didn't have a built back. I'm not saying I'm a massive bear, but it doesn't really work with my body type, which is more V-shaped than a rectangle. So if you are a skinny legend, go for it. I think you would maybe love it. I've seen some reviews on their page, the Paxsies page for this binder. I'm going to link it down below as well if you are interested in buying it, because I'm not going to say this is a bad binder. It just doesn't fit my body type because it slides down. That makes me very dysphoric, as well as with the sort of muffin top here on my chest, which just I can't. I was so out of it the first time I tried it on, because it just stressed me so much. But if that isn't going to be a problem for you, maybe you're going to like it. So yeah, just be wary about the body type you have if you are considering buying it, really. So yeah, But if you are a bigger guy, at least I'm not big even, but if you do have sort of a V shape, I would so recommend the Paxsies Sports Binder. Just giving them a shout out because they do have some really great products. And if you are speaking today, it's just not happening. If you are worried about a binder sliding down, like it does have straps and they aren't as visible as they are on other binders, for example the GC2B binder, where especially in the back and the front here, the binder lining is largely visible. And that's also sort of why I do like the binder van, because it isn't as visible here. Yeah, I think that's the binder review. If not, I'm going to change locations and editing me is going to fill you in. So yeah, toodaloo fuckers, take care, stay safe, drink food, eat food, drink water, get some sleep when you need it, and I will see you next time. Bye.